Good morning, dear students. In this video, we shall learn report writing. Let's understand what is a report. A report is a factual and sequential description of an event, incident, or accident which has either taken place or is in progress. Remember that our description has to be factual. It should be based on facts. We don't have to give our own ideas, opinions, or emotions in a report. And this description is sequential, which means that the events are described in a proper sequence. They are narrated in the sequence in which they occur. Normally, we describe an event which may be annual day, sports day, some exhibition, workshop, seminar, webinar, blood donation camp, health checkup camp, etc. Or incident which can be traffic jam, riot, fire, or it may be an accident like collision between two vehicles, road accident, rail mishap, or a plane crash which has either taken place or is in progress. Most of the time we write a report when the event, incident, or accident has already taken place, but many times in case of events we also write a report when the event is in progress. For example, in your school you are celebrating book week. Now you know that it is a 7-day long event. Suppose you decide to write a report on the 3rd day. Now the event is not over, it is in progress, but you can write a report for the first 2 days of the week. Let's discuss the format of a magazine report. First of all, we write heading. It has to be a descriptive title which expresses the contents of the report. After heading, we write the byline. In byline, we write the name of the person writing the report and designation. Suppose the head boy of school, Rachit, is writing a report, so in byline we will write by Rachit, head boy. After that, we write our opening paragraph, which is introduction. It may include the 5 W's, which are what, why, when, and where, along with who was invited as the chief guest. After that, we have to give an account of the event in detail. There has to be a proper sequence of events. We should report the events in the exact order in which they occurred. In conclusion, we can include description of how the event ended. It may include extracts from the chief guest's speech or evaluation of the program. Now let's discuss the format of a newspaper report. In this also we write the headline, byline, in which we write name of the person writing the report along with the designation. Then this is new. Place and date of reporting. It is generally not mentioned in a magazine report separately, but in a newspaper report it is mentioned. Place and date of reporting. Suppose the report is prepared from Mathura on 27th August. So we'll write Mathura semicolon 27th August. In opening paragraph, we expand the headline. It has to be a short paragraph, normally of 3 sentences. After that, we give an account of the event in detail. First, we give complete account of what happened in its chronological sequence, preferably. And second, the witness remarks. In the concluding paragraph, we include the action that has been taken so far or that is supposed to be taken. Tips for writing a good report. Make sure you use language which is suitable to the task. Make sure you write in paragraphs. Practice previous year question papers. Read as many samples as you can. It will give you an idea as to how they are actually written. Dear students, this helps a lot. Reading samples of reports gives you a fair idea of how you should write your own report. We should read the question at least twice and highlight the important information from the question before we start writing a report. The marking scheme of report writing. It is a 10-mark question. Format, you get 1 mark for that, where we have to write headline or heading and byline. Content, 4 marks, where all main incidents are written. Then expression, 5 marks, where accuracy, fluency and style are evaluated. This can also be subdivided into 2 parts, 2.5 marks for accuracy and 2.5 marks for fluency and style. Problems related to title. Now the question is how to write a title or heading for reports. Number 1, we can write it in present tense. Example, KVMRN, Mathura Refinery Nagar celebrates Teachers' Day. Here, celebrates, the verb is in present tense. Second option is we omit be form of the verb from a sentence. For example, Teachers' Day celebrated at KVMRN. Actually, the sentence was Teachers' Day was celebrated at KVMRN. But the form of be, which is was here, has been omitted. This is another way of writing a heading. Teachers' Day celebrated at KVMRN. The third method is the use of past participles, third form of the verb. For example, gang busted, 3 arrested. Busted and arrested are past participle forms. They have been used in the headline. Now we will talk about content. We can begin with asking 5 WH questions and 1 H question. Who organized the event? Who was the chief guest? Which event was organized? When, date and time, where, place, how, the manner in which the event was organized, and why. The occasion on which the event was organized. Adequate practice of past tense is needed. A report is normally written in past tense. We can ensure the order of WH questions ourselves. Now let's discuss some useful language for writing a report. Use simple past tense. 90% of the time simple past tense is used for writing a report. Use a mixture of active voice and passive voice. The structure of active voice is subject, then verb, which can be in past tense, then object. For example, the school organized its annual day. The school is subject here. Organize is verb. It is in past tense. Organized its annual day. Then passive voice, the structure will be subject followed by was or were. If the subject is singular, we use was. If the subject is plural, we use were. Then past participle form or the third form of the verb and object. Example, annual day was organized on so and so date. So here was organized is passive verb form. Now I'll give you some useful sentences which can be used in most of the reports. The school conducted or organized or celebrated. After that we can write the name of the event. Before school we can write the name of the school. For example, the modern public school conducted a 2-day training program for its teachers. When we talk about the chief guest, we can write the chief guest was Mr. So and so, Mrs. So and so. The chief guest lighted the holy lamp. Blessings of goddess Saraswati were sought. Mementos were handed over to the chief guest and other guests or trainers. Winners were felicitated. If a report includes any competition, then this sentence can be used. Winners were felicitated. When we evaluate the program, we can write, on the whole, the event or program was enriching, life-changing, informative, satisfying, highly successful. This can be written in the end as overall evaluation or effect of the program or event. Dear students, we also use some sequence markers in our report. They actually indicate chronological order or order of importance. They are first or firstly, secondly, thirdly, to begin with. This can be written when we describe the first event. Next, this can be used for the events between first and the last. To conclude can be used in the end to give a conclusion. First of all, this will be used in the beginning. Finally will be used in the end. Subsequently can be used in the middle. Afterwards can also be used in the middle of the report. With the help of these sequence markers, you can make your report effective and impressive. Now we'll talk about value points in different types of reports. Most of the reports are based on accidents or events and functions. If students keep these value points in mind, they can write a very good report. First, we'll talk about the reports on accidents. First thing that we should talk about is when and where it happened. When and where, time and place. Vehicles involved. Suppose there is a collision between a car and a truck. So vehicles involved are car and truck. Scene at the spot, the scene of the accident. Crowd gathered at the place. Number of persons or people dead and injured. Rescue and relief work, like calling of ambulance, arrival of police, taking the injured people to hospital. Rescue and relief work. The police was informed or not. Whether injured and wounded were hospitalized. Compensation by authorities. Many times state governments or central governments announce compensation for the victims of accidents. So if any compensation has been announced, we can write about that in our report. The probe on the event. We can give some comments about the investigation of the police, whether a case has been registered, whether the culprit has been arrested, or whether the culprit is on the run. These things can also be included in a report on accidents. Comment on the event. We can also include one line suggestion in the end on how can we avoid such accidents in future. Now, reports for functions. We begin with who organized the event, which institute or which group of people. When and where, time and place. Inauguration of program. Decoration of the hall, if it was organized in a hall. Arrival of the chief guest. Welcome of the chief guest and other guests, and lighting of the holy lamp. Then we talk about chief guest's message. This is followed by details of the program. Vote of thanks. Refreshment served or not. Comments about the function. Evaluation of the function. We'll take up a sample report and learn the process of writing a report. The question is, MMD School, Nasik recently organized a science symposium on the topic Effect of Pollution on Quality of Life. You are Amit or Amita Razdan, editor of the school magazine. Write a report on the event for your school magazine. Let us see, first of all, heading. Heading will be Science Symposium held at MMD School, Nasik. Or since it is a school magazine report, we can do without the name of the school. We can simply write Science Symposium. If it is published in a newspaper, it will be better to write the full heading Science Symposium held at MMD School, Nasik, by Amit or Amita Razdan, editor of the school magazine. This is byline. Heading and byline make format of a report. You get 1 mark for format. Then the opening paragraph, you can see a brief paragraph, 3 sentences. A symposium was organized on 1st March 2020 or 2021 in the school on the topic effect of pollution on quality of life. I have highlighted the verb forms for you. Was organized, it is passive voice. Simple past, passive voice. A symposium was organized on 1st March 2020 in the school on the topic effect of pollution on quality of life. The first sentence itself answers many questions. First of them is what? What was organized? The answer is a symposium. When? 1st March 2020. Where? In the school premises. And the topic has also been given, effect of pollution on quality of life. Then in the opening paragraph, some general details have also been included. All the science students and faculty members were a part of the elucidative program. Who? Who attended the symposium? This question answers who? Who attended the symposium? All the science students and faculty members. Verb form has been highlighted, which is were, a form of be. There was no main verb in this sentence, so the verb here is be. And which form of be? Were, since it is plural. All the science students and faculty members. So you can see in the opening paragraph we have given some general details. We have answered 4 WH questions: what, when, where and who. More details will be given in the subsequent paragraphs. The event started, the first event. The event started with the felicitation of the guest speakers. Thereafter, you can see sequence marker, thereafter. The participants were espoused by Shri Suraj Prakash. Espoused means taken up. It is a better synonym for a simple phrase, take up. The participants were espoused by Shri Suraj Prakash. Were espoused is passive voice, as you can see. He acquainted them with the objectives and goals of the workshop. Acquainted is simple past tense, active voice. The resource person Dr. Hari Om Gupta reflected his profound knowledge on the topic and highlighted how important it is to curb the menace of pollution. You can see here that the two verbs have been used, reflected and highlighted. They are simple past tense, active voice. An eye-opening demonstration of effects of pollution on our lives startled the engrossed participants. Startled again is simple past, active voice. After lunch break, Dr. P. K. Singh, resource person, dealt with the possible steps that could be undertaken at the personal level to reduce pollution. Dealt with is again the past tense of deal with. Could be is the past of can be. But here you can see we have used to reduce, not reduced. Why? Because it is to infinitive. To plus first form of the verb. It remains the same in all three times: present, past and future. In the next session, Mrs. Kokum Thakur ignited the young minds by prompting them to think of innovative ways to curb the menace of pollution. Here also you can see we have used two infinitives, to think and to curb, instead of using thought or curbed. But before that we have used ignited, which is simple past tense, active voice. Subsequently, you can see the use of sequence marker. Subsequently, there was an interactive session on the little things that students can do to check pollution. Was is again past tense of be. Now, see the use of can do. Why have you used can do? Because this does not refer to past. This refers to future. Students can do many things to control pollution. As a result, the students are now committed to bring about a sea change in the prevailing situation. Again, we have used present tense because now we are talking of the current situation, present time. We are not describing any incident of the past. The informative and enriching workshop culminated with a vote of thanks proposed by the head of Science Department, Mrs. Pratima K. In the end, we have talked about the conclusion. The workshop concluded with vote of thanks, which was proposed by Mrs. Pratima K. That's all for this video, dear students. In the next video, we will take up reports on celebrations and accidents, and I will also give you a list of 12 practice questions of report writing. So don't miss the next video on report writing.